Yes, welcome back.
Hello, may I have one question? Hello.
Yes.
Yes, please
Hello,
carry
Krishna
on.
sir.
Yeah, yeah.
And how exactly is the process of investing the money?
How exactly is the process, sir? So, Mr. Pradeep, the point is very simple. You just read the offer document. You first of all see the video first, understand the opportunity. Then, if you're interested, then get in touch with Uday or person who has connected us now today, and then go through the offer document. See, read all the points. If the points are convincing and you're comfortable with it, then you're most welcome to transfer the amount to our bank account. Here we are doing it everything in white, so there's nothing to hide or whatever it may be. So we transfer it in white in
Krish,
bank account itself. Yeah.
there's a voice,
Hello.
some problem in your
Actually,
network.
there's a voice breaking. Actually,
Yeah, your voice is breaking.
The problem is with the internet. I don't know what the hell is happening today. Okay, so is it okay now?
Now it's better. Now it's better.
Okay, fine. Sorry, I'm going to repeat it again for the benefit of all of you who lost my voice. So the idea is very simple. Am I clear now, Uday? Voice is good? Okay. So the point is very simple. So go through the video, maybe one time or two time, understand the business opportunity. Then if you're interested, connect with me or Uday. Then take the offer document, go through all the points in the offer document. And then over there itself, you have my bank account details. We're going to do everything legitimately through bank transactions only. So transfer the money. So once you transfer the money, we'll give you again the agreement and you keep that and we'll start the work as simple as that. That's how you join us. Next question, please.
Yeah,
Kavita,
Mr.
you were asking a
Yeah,
question. Can
yes,
you please?
Uday. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Hello,
here.
sir.
Yeah. Can I finish this question, please?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
Kavita,
please,
madam,
Kavita.
please
Go
carry
ahead.
on. You have been waiting for quite
Yeah,
some time.
the queue is becoming big. No, I have three questions. Three are
Yeah.
not a very great positive questions. So let me give you the warning before I start. Okay, one is, as we say, like there is a minimum amount to invest and the minimum maximum amount. So, okay, fine. Like somebody is investing some money. Is there any minimum profit is guaranteed, or in case there is no, let's assume there is no profit. If I deposit in the bank case, I'm sure at least my capital comes safe. So, how do you guarantee that here? If there is anything like that?
Okay, are you done, Kavita, madam?
Yeah, one question is done.
So this is basically a business opportunity, friends. This is not a bank guarantee kind of a scheme. Okay, there is no guarantee whatsoever. This is purely based on trust and risk that you're willing to take. If you want guaranteed returns, you will get guaranteed returns, which will be probably lesser in quantity or whatever it may be. But if you're happy with it, yes, you are free to do that. If you're willing to take a bit of a risk and take a possible chance of winning more, then this is the place. And I also shared you the track record. This kind of a solid business wherein in 18 years, only just 1 year. I don't know why that 1 year also went for a loss actually. But 7 years had two-digit profits, and 10 years had three-digit profits. So where do you get these kind of returns actually? In which business do you get these kind of returns? So I think it's worth taking the risk. But having said that, take what you're comfortable with it. Don't be greedy. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your chips in one go. Actually, what's the next question, Kavita madam?
Yeah, the next is like I heard something about insurance. Okay, is this the product? Because the line was very feeble. I was not able to understand that properly. So when you say there is an insurance, is it for the product? For example, like I buy for some 10 lakhs. Okay, so is that the product has been insured in my name, or it has been insured with Krish company name?
The insurance is going to be done in our company's name only, collectively, and the insurance will
Okay.
only cover against floods, natural calamities, theft, and burglary. It will not
Yeah.
cover the quality of the product. This is a perishable product. Okay, this is not going to cover the quality of the product. And also, we have mentioned the video very clearly, and also in the offer document, there will be weight loss, and there will also be some damages to a certain extent. And after kind of giving setting aside a valuation for these weight loss and damages till you make a profit. Simple as that. So insurance actually,
Okay.
insurance companies are not really willing to take insurance on. I mean, they're not willing to give a cover on these kind of perishables in the first place. So we had a tough time convincing them and all that. So now it's all set, all ready to go.
Okay, I'll tell you why I asked these two questions, or the first question, because when you say the insurance is covered, which is on whatever the reasons that you said, which means for anybody who's investing, there is a sum it is guaranteed. Okay. So I want that particular line to be mentioned open out right here, because few of my connects also here listening this. And also
Okay.
I need to get a clarity on this. Okay. I read all the documents, all that. It is nice. Nice to know there is a different avenue or a different way, like thinking out of box, and there is, it is an investment, and it's a nice opportunity for everybody for looking out on this. It's good. That is all. And there's going to be one more difficult question. Beyond Krish, who's the person that we need to connect, or where do we look out for anything else? If
Uday
there
Nair.
is.
Uday Nair.
There is any. I'm not understanding the fact what I'm trying to ask. Maybe
I understand. In the unevent scenario that I die, what will happen to your money? Simple as that. Because nobody knows. Today's challenge, the biggest achievement today.
Yes, I don't want to use the word.
No worries. Everybody's going to die. All the 62% participants in this particular meeting are going to die one day or the other. No problem.
Yeah, I invest, and before I die, I don't know who is going to take the money in my family.
So it is actually a reality. So basically the thing is actually, the point is in today's challenging times, the biggest achievement is staying alive only. Okay. So it is the right question which you have to kind of diplomatically put across. I'm openly telling you. So basically we are going to share all the details right from purchase, right from the place where it's getting stored, right. And also, mind you, we're going to put a CCTV camera also in the storage place. And also we're going to give you access to those investors, the username and password to go watch the CCTV as to what is happening over there. Okay. So the geographical location of the place will be stored. And also from the group of people who have invested, 3 people belong to Pollachi area. So they can also keep a close watch on what is going on beyond the CCTV also. Okay. That is another advantage that we are getting in storing it in Tamil Nadu itself. Because most of the investors are from Tamil Nadu. I only have 2 investors from Gujarat. And I have a couple of other people from different countries. One is from Malaysia and one is from Bahrain watching this particular meeting. I hope they would also invest soon. I hope they can understand whom I'm talking about. I don't want to give names here. Okay, so the good thing is actually, we are all in some way or other connected with Tamil Nadu, and Pollachi is not a far off place. So we can, even during lockdown also, we can go watch there, see what's going on and all that. So that's the reason why we chose Pollachi. So that is one thing. So to answer your question, if anything happens to me, Uday Nair is a backup for you. And second thing is, of course, the place where we're going to keep also, we're going to share it. And we also give the rights to those people that saying that if something happens to Krishna, that you have to really give it to the responsible owners. And the list of the investors also will be shared there. And Uday Nair will take care of it, the handling part. So Uday Nair, don't ever come near me. Uday Nair, don't come to me for the next 5 months. Don't ever come to me for the next 5 months. Anything only on Zoom, okay? Social distancing.
Hello.
And everything has been documented well, right? So that is what you're trying to say.
It was documented by me. Listen, it was documented by me. I am also a law student. Okay. So with my own brains, I've documented, just in case if you feel there can be a better version of it to make it more stronger.
I read the document. Hence, then I thought like there are a couple of questions I need to, because my brain works in a very different way. Mostly it sees on the negative part first. Okay.
See, and that is the reason, Kavita, that is the reason why we are having this group meeting, so that somebody can put forward something which other people missed. So it's good that you kind of brought this particular matter, because most of them are my friends or Uday's friends. They might be delicate to ask what will happen to my money if Uday dies, or what will happen to my money if Krishna dies. But it's good that you brought this particular topic. Okay, so I'm happy that you asked this. No regrets whatsoever.
Hello. Yeah. May I interrupt? Hello, Mr. Krishna. May I interrupt? Hello.
Yeah. Please carry on.
Yeah, Kavita madam. Myself is Pradeep, and I know Mr. Krishna since last 6 years. So, Yeah, yeah. So I am from Nasik. The couple of years I had been trying for this onion business. Basically, I am the farming background. My relatives in Nasik district, and we are the onion producers.
With all so much of investment,
Okay.
I know that you guys will be praying for my life than my wife or my kids. So I'm happy and I'm in safe hands now. Okay. So let's move on to the next question, please. And Pradeep, thanks for chipping in. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah.
I couldn't recognize you.
Yeah, yeah.
It so happens that many people in Nasik know me, but I don't know everybody actually. I'm kind of a popular figure in Nasik. I think Pradeep will vouch for it. And also
Yeah, yeah.
Pradeep is going to
Yeah.
kind of throw some light on the accuracy of the data or whatever I'm talking about. So being he coming from a farming
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
family and also from
Yeah,
Nasik,
yeah.
maybe he can vouch for the kind of accuracy of the data that I'm sharing in this particular.
Yeah, yeah. I have already gone through these all these YouTube presentation, and the fabulous working Krishna has done. I appreciated because the what the facts and figures and database he has put in so formal way. That is we all know the perishable industry is totally in cash business or which mainly it is the working towards the corporate working in the onion business, or you can say the vegetable industry or the farm produce. So it is very good opportunity for everyone to be aligned. It is the right time because anything is new that is more appreciated. Later on it can be copied and all these things, but it is very innovative, very systematic, and I had gone through from all this database from produce to sales, all the things, and whatever the facts put up by Mr. Krishna is genuine one. So I really thankful for him for all his work, and I am being associating with him in this work from Nasik side. So any support he need
We
from
will meet.
Nasik, yeah,
We will meet once the lockdown is over when I come back to my office in Chandor. We'll
yeah,
meet.
yeah,
So thanks a lot. So the
yeah,
essence of what Pradeep is saying is let's join together and win together. I hope that is a message, Pradeep. Correct?
yeah, yeah, correct, correct.
And then
Good
there's a
morning,
question
Krishna, and good
from
morning, Uday.
the chat. The question is whether onion is a legal business. So I'm just taking the answer on behalf of Krishna. I'm saying yes, it is legal. That's why we are here. That's why we are legally in a format. We have to discuss about investments and returns. Yes, go ahead, please. The next question.
Yeah, good morning,
Someone.
Uday, and good morning, Krishna.
Hi,
Morning.
good
Yeah,
morning.
I have
How are you
only one
doing?
question. Yeah, I have only one question. How we get to know daily updation of our rates? What the rate we are getting purchasing rate, and what the rate is daily going on?
So, see, the point is very simple. Those who are investing now, we are making a broadcast list, not a group, because people nowadays don't want to be in a group. So, we want to put them all in a broadcast list, and we'll be updating prices daily basis once the markets are active and operating. As of today, as of 23rd May, the markets are still closed because of lockdown in Nasik. So from tomorrow they will open, and we will be updating the prices on a daily basis, even after we have purchased also, so that you know the trend as to where we are going. So the daily updates will happen on a regular basis on your broadcast list. If you don't want the broadcast to be coming every day, then you can opt out also. You can walk out of it anytime. Okay. So it should not be disturbing. This is one. Primarily, as a responsible stakeholder, we'll be doing that. Option two is actually already shared with the links of the government websites where you can go and browse it and check the rates yourself also. So if you want, I can also share the link for the website. You are most welcome. I have already mentioned that in the video itself already, but if you want, you can ping me and I'll share you the website link also. Okay, maybe when somebody is talking, I'll grab that link and post it in the chat box so that you can guys go and look at it also. Okay, next question, please.
Krishna,
Hello.
good morning. My name is Ali, and I'm from Chennai. I know a good friend here who has invited me. Okay, so now he knows me very well. That Uday knows very well that my connectivity, is widely connected with the Far East also, like the ASEAN countries. Continent, where Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia very well. So definitely all these where you were talking about Vietnam, definitely even Malaysia and Indonesia, very badly it is needed. Okay, so what if someone like me, someone a buyer, how we'll go ahead with that? Because it's all on.
I'll rephrase the
Yes,
question.
please.
His connections are very good in terms of he's got very good contacts in Asian countries, and what he's trying to ask is if we can get some buyers for us, how can we work on it? Yes, for all the onions we are storing, we need buyers. So, Krish, you could answer that.
Okay, great. So, see, basically what happens is we are looking for buyers, and obviously at the end of the term, we need to sell the products, right? So we need to look at buyers, but we are only looking at cash and carry basis because this is public money involved. It's not my private money for me to give it on credit and take a risk and all that.
Very,
So if it's going to
very
operate on a cash and carry basis, any customer from any part of the world is most welcome.
perfect. Good. That's what I
Clarity,
just
cash and
wanted.
carry means no credit.
No, even
Perfect.
LC, we are not
Got
interested,
it.
boss, actually. For this particular venture, we are not interested in the
No,
LC
no, no.
part.
I understand.
Yeah.
I totally understand because it is not our money. It is someone else who's investing. Even I'm very concerned on that. I will not take chances, anything like that. So
Great.
understood that. Yes.
Can I take this
Fine.
opportunity
Okay.
can I take this opportunity and ask you people to share your mobile numbers, if possible, for the benefit of us all, if you are willing to share that is. So if you are willing to leave your mobile number, please leave it in the chat box below. Any questions, please? Any other questions, please?
There's a question in the chat box. There are two questions. One is about NAV. Can you give clarity on NAV? And that is asked by Mr. Shriram. And Sandhya has asked, what is the minimum investment for beginners?
Okay.
Go ahead,
NAV.
Krish.
Yeah. NAV works in the mutual fund scenario, not here actually. So we have nothing to do with NAV. And the second thing is minimum investment from now on, it's 1 lakh only. Those who had an opportunity to invest 10,000, 50,000, 25,000, you have missed your bus. So we are now only looking at people who are willing to invest 1 lakh and above.
Krishna, sorry, I just want to reframe my question. It's not like I just want to know the minimum and maximum amount. I need a suggestion for beginners. What you can suggest was a betterment investment on this.
Sandhya, basically it depends on your risk appetite, your age, and few other factors. Because now this is lockdown time, you can't put all your money in any new business venture for that matter, actually. So you have to think rationally.
Yes.
You have to keep something for the next 1 month or something to run your family. That's the first priority than any business whatsoever. And then second thing is your risk capacity. Like if you have 1 crore money and 10 lakhs is nothing for you. But if somebody's got only 9 lakhs with him, he cannot even put 1 lakh actually, or he might think twice to put 1 lakh. So I don't know where you stand. So you need to take the call on your own. Okay. So I have been telling you again and again, any business or any investment, don't put all your eggs in one basket at one go.
Krishna, can I ask the second question? So my question is like, for example, if I want to make an investment for the second or third week of May. So as you said, it's only the 5 months of maximization of investment for onion, right? So after 5 months, we'll do the apple business. So do I want to make that investment? It's a mandatory, or I want to be silent, and whenever I want to make an investment, I can go ahead.
Okay, Sandhya, these are all case-to-case basis investment. There is no obligation for you to travel with us for the next 10 years, 20 years, or each and every business that we do. Now you specifically need to look at only this particular opportunity that is right in front of you at the right moment. So you can take the option of either investing now or leaving it altogether, let it pass. Okay, simple as that. The other investment opportunity that you're talking about, apples and other stuff, will happen down the line. See, folks, actually, for your knowledge, this is not a new scheme, anything like that. And anybody who's old enough, like 50 years, 60 years, or who is old enough, must be knowing it very clearly, time and again. All agro products are limited in terms of produce. So when the crop is seasonal, so we take it, store it, and sell it. Why we store it in the first place? We don't want to go without food. So that is the reason why we store it. But eventually it becomes a commercial activity. Okay. So likewise, it's not only happening in onion, it's happening in tamarind, it's happening in grapes, it's happening in potatoes, it's happening in red chili, and so many other fresh produce. Okay, but because I have some expertise in onion, I'm sharing this opportunity about onion. And as of now, I don't have much expertise in apple also, to be very frank with you. Okay. but I never had the chance of storing it and selling it at a higher price down the line. Whereas I had the opportunity of storing onion and selling it. So I'm only sharing my experience with you in the first place, than kind of enticing you with your business opportunity. So the Apple part and other things we'll talk later if you are comfortable in the first place with this actually. Okay. So that is just a kind of opener, eye opener to say that these kind of opportunities always exist 365 days. This opportunity in onion also exists only during this 5 months between May and October. It is not a 365-day opportunity where you can do this in onion itself. Okay. Only this particular crop is suitable for storage in the first place. I think Pradeep will agree to that, and also I think Papa also will agree to that. Yes, Pradeep?
Is available from you can say from March end onwards. Okay, and most of the farmers even not sell it immediately, because on the produce demand supply basis the prices are very low. So every farmer is storing it for a period of time, depends on the seeing the market versatility. So minimum it's immediately they will not sell, they are going to store, and the excess quantity above their storage they are going to sell into the market on the in March, April or May. And most of the stock item even the farmers have. So if we can buy this excess produce early in the month of March, April and May, and definitely we can make the money after August onwards.
So Pradeep, what is the current scenario in your Nasik actually? How much is the crop yield? I mean, is it 100% the yield is now in excess, or is it in shortage?
No.
Throw some light on that. And what is the second thing is, what is the price that you can expect to go in this season as per your internal knowledge that you have?
No, it is shortage. See, today depends. It depends on 100% on the climate conditions. Okay, so this year the rate between the climate has damaged the crops very much, and the yield is around 60%. That means only 60% produce out of 100. So the crops itself is very low. In the market is less compared to last year. And this year the farmers also kept the storage of the produce, because they don't have much excess produce this year. So definitely this is the year we are expecting the very good prices after August. We are expecting above 3,000 to 4,000, 30 to 40 rupees per kg minimum in the August or before. August and before. But August onwards, even more, we can say. This is the situation, depends on the yield of the onion this year.
Hello?
Sindhu Saviraja.
I'm Pacific Raj. I'm friend of Mr. Uday. Is there any price difference between India and other countries?
There's a lot of price difference, but actually we don't need to worry about that. We are not doing any international trade for this stock that we are going to keep here. It is all going to be a domestic sales, and we are going to sell it all in South India itself. So this, whatever you're talking about, this 200 ton or something like that, is just like a drop in the ocean. This market is huge market. Onion business is a huge market. So even this particular 200 tons that I'm talking about is just a small drop in a big, mighty ocean. So we don't need to go and look at foreign buyers and take the pressure and all that. We are going to do cash and carry 100% within Tamil Nadu and Kerala itself and close the matter.
There's a question in the group. There's someone who's a retired person with no pension, and he's asking whether it's good for a monthly return. Even though I can answer it, I leave it to you to answer.
Okay, let me hear your version, Uday.
My version is we are giving an opportunity for people to invest during the harvest time, and onions right now the rates are lowest. So whatever you're putting money in right now, you're going to get in 3 to 6 months, you're going to get roughly around 300%.
Anyway, from my point of view, see, we are also a daily trader actually, okay? But in this kind of a scenario, we are not interested in daily trading. It's just a hassle. It's similarly like, day trading in stocks. You are trying to keep yourself busy doing this, that, catching the wave, this thing, that thing, using all technical analysis. Then end of the day, you lose money on daily trading. But if you're a long-term investor, the chances are you earn money better and more comfortably with less efforts. So here we are also shifting the focus from being a day trader to a long-term investor. So what's the problem? I mean, if you're a long-term investor, you can get the benefits out of it down the line, and you can when you divide it over a period of 5 months, your monthly income is going to be substantial. So we are not giving you any monthly payouts. It's all going to be at the time of liquidating the stocks. I hope that clears the matter. And also, for kind information, we have one more guy who is in the onion and vegetable industry, but he's been keeping quiet for the last 1 hour plus. Anyway, he'll also probably vouch for the data being shared here, I guess so. Not Pradeep, another guy actually from South India. Okay, let's move on. Next question, please.
Okay, Uday, this is Karthik. Like again, so in this pandemic situation, things are in a bad situation where it might be the stupid question. See, the people of surviving is very hard right now. Maybe the people right now today are now no longer tomorrow also. What if in case if something is going to happen, like for the investor who is signing a bond with you or the person who handles from the other end, will there going to be any nominee or kind of thing? See, it's just a stupid question, but still I wanted to ask over here. Sorry if I'm wrong on this question.
Yeah, that's why we are sending a deed. The deed is, you can keep a copy with the deed, and whoever is carrying the copy of the deed, by default, it means your money is with us. That is number one. Number two is when you transfer the fund, when we do the purchase, there's a receipt that we are also sending for your purchase. So automatically you're holding two documents with you, which says that, you are invested your money with us. So yes, that itself is quite good enough. And hope and pray we all stay alive. I'm not looking at any sad scenarios over here of people who invest and we have to go through that. But definitely we will not, we don't have a nominee in the deed, but it's understood who's carrying the deed.
Yeah,
by
because
default
my
is the owner
suggestion
of the
would be like, my suggestion would be like if there's going to be another 1 point is going to add the nominee person or the telephone number or something, that would be great. Because what happens is most of the people would be investing from their savings or somehow from taking money from friend circle or something where it doesn't know to the family person right now.
Yeah,
because if there's no instance in some families, they would not agree to do such kind of investment at this point of time with this critical situation. That is what my concern is.
Very good point. Definitely we'll
I
discuss
think,
this.
Uday, I think it's a valid point. We can include it in the document. Not a problem. There's nothing for us to lose. We will do that. Thanks for the valuable input, sir.
Thank you.
I didn't get
Yeah,
your name.
thank you for the
Anyway, thanks
valuable
for that. Yeah.
Thanks, Uday. Thanks, Krish.